Sorry about this. My allergies are killing me. Okay, good evening, folks. Dr. Freeman here with you, and as usual, I am not even anywhere near where I wanted to be setup-wise for this. But okay, just wanted to stop in for a few minutes here to show you some of the newer stuff we've gotten from filming, some more, little bit more info. All right. See if I'm even near the right place. All right, here we go. We've gotten some closer up, more close-ups of the Sonic. And as we've said before, this is not Capaldi's Sonic. This is not, this. So here we go. It's more proof that this is not the 10th Doctor. Some folks are still hanging on to that dream and all that. And it's, the coat, the suit, the Sonic is completely different. Plus the fact that they've been using Jodie's TARDIS for the exteriors. That pretty much confirms the fact that, yeah, this is on. Also, for some crazy reason, a bunch of people have flown off the handle and are running around going, ah! Saying that Rose Tyler has been recast, with Yasmin Finney instead of Billie Piper. And it's like, no, that's not what happened. Rose Tyler is not Yasmin Finney's character. Yasmin Finney is a more and more likely, matter of fact, we've gotten this from multiple clues on set, that she is Rose Temple Noble. She is Sean and Donna's daughter. Okay? So that's pretty much, nailed down now. So there's no more reason for going on about that. Now, hang on, let me go, because I know some folks have been... This is a mock-up put up by this fella here of, and the gluing one also worked on this one, of their interpretation of, or 3D model of the Sonic as a, from what they've seen. All right? So, it's, a new design, but it also has some old elements in it, as you can see. It looks like it's, the emitter part is totally new, but the handle bit looks almost like a new variation. Plus, I've been told, though, this is thicker, from what I've been reading in the descriptions, than, other Sonics. Now, what's going to happen to Jodie Sonic? We don't know. But we have to assume that, this Doctor got a new one with the TARDIS console for whatever reason. The last remnants of the old Republic have been swept away. No, sorry. I keep thinking of that line for some reason lately. I don't know why. But... So like I said, I'm not going to hold you down and say there was a whole lot, but okay. Now, a lot of these photos were from, of course, the Daily Mail. My favorite so far that's been floating around is this one right here. Matter of fact, we'll switch over to, because this one's a bit clearer. This is the one that was circulating around on Twitter. And like I said, I just love that shot. That is just an incredible shot of those two together right there. Well, we weren't going to be on too long, Who's Books. Like I said, I just wanted to... from what I heard, Sacha Dhawan is in Cardiff. Whatever it has anything to do with Doctor Who or not, I don't know. I don't know if it beams the information directly into his brain, Black Phoenix, or how that works. No, it's not the Metacrisis Doctor. No, the Metacrisis Doctor, as far as I know, is still over in the alternate universe doing the happy, joy, the horizontal mambo with Rose Tyler. So, this is looking more and more, like David is the 14th Doctor. Also, his performance. From reports I'm getting on set, once again, if you haven't turned away by now, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but he's like the 10th Doctor, but he's more abrupt and more serious. At least that's what people are hearing from red lines and scenes. He's not as warm and fuzzy, shall we say. He's Not all the way to the Capaldi end of the range, but I really hope. Yeah, I would love to see Sacha Dhawan return as the Master. I enjoyed his portrayal of the character. I thought he was very devious. Very, very innovative. Really powerful performances there. So I'm hoping they keep him around for a bit. From what I heard, no, he's using the same accent as he did before. He's not. I said I think they should have made him Scottish. To definitely set it differently. The Master can't take a break. Then the Daleks will have to come in. Oh. Well, like I was telling people this morning, somebody was trying to blame Chibnall and all that because of the fact there weren't any set filmings or anything like that. I'm like, yeah, Chibnall's reign was an iron fist, and I'm like, Flux was filmed under COVID restrictions, which means like almost all of it was interior. And then what they did have exterior, they couldn't have any interaction with the public because the actors and the crew and all that, the cast crew were all being sequestered. They had to be randomly tested every day and all that stuff during the filming of Flux. And they also filmed the Centenary at that time. So, no. There's no further announcements I've heard of right now. So they had no choice but to keep things, that way. I even told this person, I was like, look, I got pictures from, set filming for series 11 and 12. So it's like, I don't know where you're getting that from. Like I said, the only one I know of were, a lot of it was kept secret, kept quiet and all that because that was series 13, which was Flux, because it was filmed under COVID guidelines. Okay, of course, those were the original shots we had of the Sonic. And let's see. And now we're getting closer up views of it. We're getting a little bit more detail on it. Once again, this is these folks' interpretation from what they've seen. So it has features of Matt Smith's. This part here reminds me of the Eccleston, Tenet one. But then you have this weird odd emitter array out here, which is kind of neat. So let's do a little scanning. All right, no, they've not announced her yet. Sorry. Why is this junk all on here? Okay, let's go for latest. Oh my gosh, here we go again. There's people starting to attack the hashtag again. Okay. Because I could have swore there was a little bit more down here. Okay. All right, Tenet wasn't at Wembley today, but we've seen Catherine Tate 3 times, so they must be filming separate things. All right, here's another reconstruction done by this person here of what their impression is. But like I said, all we have right now is just like I said. I have been told this section is the handle section appears to be a bit thicker than the normal one. So until we get a definite look at the prop. Oh, there goes Catherine Tate. And as you can see, we got, I don't know how many different reconstructions now. Oh, I'm loving this. The Doctor is a multi-Doctor story, but with a twist. Is that the crossover of the 10th Doctor, the regenerated 10th Doctor, and the Metacrat? No, it's not. There has been no sighting of Tennant unless he's been wearing this suit. So I don't know where that multi-Doctor story is coming from. The only filming of Tennant has been in this suit. He's not been in any of the other classic suits. So I highly doubt that that's even true. I don't know what planet they're on, but... And here goes, some of the folks. Also, yeah, there's been some folks comparing this particular performance by Tenet to the Valyard. Like I said, as much as I'd like to say that's the direction they're going, I can't tell you for sure. Trust me, if they don't bring Carol Ann Ford back this time around, between the centenary and the 60th, it's like somebody, it is RTD in charge now. And remember, RTD now has his hands on big fat money, okay? Between Bad Wolf and all that. So I'm really hoping that means they're going to get, from what I'm hearing, like I said, the centenary is going to lean more towards classic fans. And this one, which we're seeing film now, which is the 60th, which could be one of multiple specials. Because RTD's done that before. So, I'd really like that to be the case. All right, why isn't that screen showing up? Oh, about to say, sheesh. That's all I saw was a dark screen there for a minute. Okay, so like I said, not a whole lot going on Twitter. There was some filming in Wembley today, but for what they said, there's no sighting of Tenet there. Also, we've got to watch out because the hashtag trolls are starting to resurface. It is their mission in life to screw with you because, they're doing it in the name of protecting you from spoilers instead of just muting the hashtag and getting on with their lives. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I was watching a video earlier. Fallout 1. Okay, also, we got this article floating around right here, and this is where a lot of these photos are from. Once again, as I said, the Daily Mail. I'll have that link for you and all that in the description box. And, there's people running around saying that this is part of some top secret 60th anniversary filming that is going on. You have Ncuti Gatwa and, of course, Yasmin Finney here. But the thing is, guess what? This is not. This is from London Fashion Week. So, no, that is not some top secret filming photo that got leaked out. And that is not the new Doctor's outfit, okay? He kind of it's like a combination between, let's see, we got the bright yellow suit. It's kind of like he's doing Obi-Wan Kenobi, meets Cuban and Pete there. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I am an old fogey, so who knows. So, just wanted to show you, there are new pics of the Sonic out there. We're getting better and better descriptions of it. We're getting clearer photos of it. I really have never found anything to confirm. Let's scroll back a little bit. If I can. Oh, great. I can't. Someone just mentioned the Dalek thing, and I'm like, I have never yet seen any proof that there was an actual agreement that the Daleks had to be on there every year. Now, it could just be they're doing it because they want to keep a close relationship with the nation estate. So, that's why they keep bringing them back. Because they figure as long as they steadily feed them money, there has been talks that either... Now, please, don't get excited because I don't know if any of this is true. There have been talks about maybe doing the 60th anniversary in multiple parts, and the first part might land December of this year. Christmas Day. There's also been talks that it could be New Year's Day 2023. So like I said, remember, it's early days yet, so I need more data coming in on that, and then I'll be able to give you a definite, thing. Mark, if you're asking what a Dalek is, you're in the wrong chat. You're definitely on the wrong page. Chat box is coming up, but I forgot to change colors because I changed screens. Let me see. Let's see if we can find something a little more hospitable for the All right, that ain't much better. Sheesh. Wait, I got an idea how we can do this. Well, that's only slightly better. So, me, I wouldn't mind having John Barrowman back myself. Oh, good night, Who's Books. Like I said, I just want to stop in briefly and show you some of the new stuff that's popped up. I would love to have, John Barrowman return as well, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. Just like there's people out there who want Michael Weatherly to pop back up on NCIS, but after all the stuff that happened apparently on Bull, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, there you are. You're sneaky. Okay, so the Timefall trilogy. I like the ring of it, though. I don't know if it's true, but I like the ring of that. Plus, that would make sense because RTD has the money, and so I don't see him doing just one special. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that I'm calling me crazy. What was mentioned in the End of Time? Sorry, Fez. No sign of River Song. There's been no word about Alex Kingston. The Timefall Doctor. I like the sound of that. Like I said, I got to put my ears back to the grind. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got great news today. I have to do my Saturday's canceled dance again. Yes, I love the on-demand inventory system my workplace employs. Yeah, parts issues. Will they be split? As far as I know, I'll just call you D just to be safe. Okay. As far as I know, the Centenary is going to mainly be Jodie's swan song. I heard stories that Doctors 5, 6, and 7 were spotted in Cardiff at the time. That they're going to be involved in this thing, but not in the way you think. Yeah, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, and Sylvester McCoy, respectively. Paul McGann, I did not hear anything about, but I really wish they had given Paul McGann his own hour for the 50th year rather than 7 minutes. I think they should have gave him his own story because he deserved it. But okay, Fez, I got to ask a question. Why is everybody obsessed with Gallifrey coming back? We did perfectly fine without it all the way up to the end of time when RTD snuck it back and then threw them back into the time lock. Then Moffat, in an extreme act that really pissed RTD off, brought Gallifrey back. Now, they did eventually resolve that argument and all that, but Chibnall's been getting this flack because he finally said, that's it, it's gone. I don't know why everybody wants Gallifrey hanging around their neck like a dead goose. Or like a pair of anchors tied to your feet going over the side of a boat. I don't see it. That means now you've got to go, okay, the Gallifreyans, what are they up to? Are they just hanging around? Or plus, a lot of people, of course, were on the big rant. Well, how did the Master do this? Blah, blah, blah. And I keep saying this was Gallifrey post-Time War. They did not have the ability to fight another war. They were, come on, they had just had their butts handed to them and were saved literally by the skin of their teeth. Exactly. I agree with you, Mike, 100%. Keeping the Time Lords out of it and just all that, to me, I thought was the better deal. You never know, Kelly. It's very possible it could come back. I'm not saying nothing's impossible in this universe. So there could be a way that Gallifrey could come back, or even better yet, what if there were survivors who got away before the Master wiped everybody out? Come on, you've got to have, like, imagine if there were escape TARDISes. That's one possible short story I was going to work on, but it came out too much like fan fiction, so I stopped. Um, where there was a group of refugees who made it into a TARDIS, and they went to like 20th century Earth, and then they all took the Chameleon Arch to hide, and one person stayed as like a caretaker to watch over them and make sure they all adapted into their new lives. But like I said, it kind of just came out too fan fiction-y, so I quit writing it. Oh yeah, Zagreus is a Big Finish title. Jeff, how do I describe Zagreus? It was a kind of like a story arc, which ended up with, of course, the title Zagreus, where the Doctor gets all this weird stuff done. It's been a while since I listened to that saga. I may have to go back and listen to it again. Go back to the old days of Big Finish and start from there. Mark, the Doctor did marry Tramana in real life, and it didn't work out all that well. We'll just leave it at that. Well, all right, Galvatron. My thought is this: if you really wanted to bring River back, it's dirt easy. Either give her an android body, you can give her a wake up body, or you can give her a flesh body. Simply upload her consciousness into a flesh body, like they did with all those other weirdos, and, you know, like they did with Amy Pond, even. Okay, is that what? Okay, it was before. You're right. Sorry, Mike. Like I said, it's been a while since I listened to Zagreus and all that. But it was a very, like I said, interesting set of stories, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a couple of years. I'm kind of way behind on my Big Finish, so maybe if I sit back, this chair won't squeak as much. I gotta attack it with some WD-40. It's either that or some olive oil. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So lots of stories flying around, lots of rumors going around, but like I said, I'm trying to find out what's what, what's true, and what's not. I would love anything that involved the Eighth Doctor to make it to television. Again, it's like, come on, he only had the 96 movie. He had the Big Finish range, of course, but then they brought him back for a 7-minute send off. Scream, Mel! Oh. I'm not sure if Bonnie Langford's going to be involved. All right, yeah, she had 24 years in Beryllium. She could have had some adventures. Yeah. No, not Mel. Okay, now, Callie, in Big Finish, they wrote Mel a lot better. It was Mel Bush was a lot better character in Big Finish. They did a lot. They went really more into her abilities, gave her more of a bit of, more depth is what I'm aiming for. When will the Doctor become Merlin? Now, here's an interesting bit about that, Mark. Remember, the knights and all that were, who were under the thing of Jean Marsh, who went on to be Bev Morda, and who we also know as Sarah Kingdom, and all that stuff. We're from an alternate dimension, or a parallel universe, if I remember right. So, yeah, you can still do that, Neil. Like I said, I don't worry about the whole timeless child thing. I really don't. So I was really hoping they wouldn't have had Tecteun in flux and left it as, completely vague. That it could be A, the master was misinformed, B, the master's lying, C, the records were counterfeited to make it appear it was the doctor. Because the doctor's always been the scapegoat for all the Time Lord's dirty secrets. So, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's. I really wish, they would give McGann at least a 1 hour thing on his own. And there were back when they did Night of the Doctor and all that stuff. There were thousands upon thousands of signatures that went on a petition to say, "Look, we want McGann to get his own spin-off series." And of course, Moffat and the BBC said it would only confuse the viewers to have two doctors on at the same time. That's why you call the one the Eighth Doctor Adventures, and you'll leave the other one the main title. There have been rumors about Nyssa, but like I said, I have not seen anything to verify that. All I know is this: from what we were told. Oh God! Now my brain's blanking. Ray Holman. Well, from what Ray Holman said, there are more people that are going to show up in the centenary than have been announced. Because, as he said, he took a cream-colored suit sport jacket to the October wrap party, and he had everybody sign it, and who was there, do a signature on it. And he said, unfortunately, he cannot show that jacket until after everything's aired. Which means there's names on there they don't want you to know about yet. I think Tegan and Ace are just the appetizer. Okay? Sorry, Adric is deader than disco. I hate to say that, but yeah, he is. He's dead! He's like the dead parrot. He's a non-living Adric. I really wish they would. I love Sarah Sutton in that role. They really touched on that again, where they ran into her again. Also she did pop up again later in Big Finish. No, William Russell, like I said, he should have been in the 50th anniversary special. Even if it was just for that one scene, though, they gave it to a throwaway actor nobody ever saw again. It could be something along that line. We don't know. But you have to remember, William Russell is way up there now. I think he's 97, I want to say. Because Bernard Cribbins is 93 now. Do I want to know if Jenna Coleman saw Matt's Willie? I don't care. In my opinion, it's kind of a now or never situation because, Carol Ann Ford is not getting any younger. I'm not, she's still amazing. But what I'm saying is you can't sit there and say at her age she's going to be around, say, in 10 years for another anniversary or something like that. What really disappointed me, that was one of the things that kind of like made me downturn the Five Doctors was, oh, here's your granddaughter you ain't seen in how many years? Hi. Yeah, it's nice to see Wilf, out there and all that. I was really, really happy to see him. And it's kind of scary because, as we've talked about, it turned out he was not supposed to be the huge character he was. He wasn't having as big as part as he was supposed to. Well, you got to remember, they could just have him in the chair because he's not very mobile, okay? It's just, remember, he's 93. He's not going to be, trotting around like he used to. Or it could have been they just brought that in to film a scene in, okay? We don't know if that's because of an actual medical condition or if that was just for that scene. I don't know. I really don't like prying into people's personal medical situations. It's just, if it wasn't for Adric, we'd all be dinosaurs. I was always hoping they'd bring Susan back during Jody's run just so y'all can see the look on like the companion's face when she walks up and goes, "Grandfather." That would have been a hoot. Oh man. Well, folks, like I said, we've been running about a half hour now. I didn't even think this particular vid was going to go this long. Uh, but it's always fun hanging out with you guys. Uh, so I got some things to do for it gets too late in the night. So um, there will be parking lot tomorrow, but remember there will be no parking lot on Saturday morning because I do not have to work Saturday. I'm off Saturday. So okay, I just wanted to get caught up, see what's going on. Okay, yeah, I was just reading. Okay, so once again, folks, like I said, parking lot tomorrow. There will be no parking lot the day after that. Um, keep your eyes and your ears peeled. If you do use hashtag DWSR on Twitter, you got to remember there was a whole lot of hucksters and all that. You're going to probably have to mute a ton of people or block a ton of people just so you can get to the good stuff. So take care, everybody. I've got to run. Have a great night. Please remember, be kind, be calm, be safe. Above everything else, please be kind.